Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do a pick a pile reading for what blessing is Spirit bringing you this holiday season. So today we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Pile 1 is the Labradorite. Pile 2 is kyanite. Pile 3 is amethyst, and pile 4 is this beautiful pendulum that also has the word believe here at the end. So take your time, take a few deep breaths, pull whatever or pick a pile, whatever resonates most for you. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. We're so glad to have you. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. Love Vibe Tribe. Love y'all something serious. And thank you all for your support and your patience. Thank you to everyone who has been booking personal readings or donating to the channel. I really appreciate you guys and everything that y'all are doing to help keep me motivated to keep doing these and reminding me why I do what I do. So with that being said, if anyone needs to book a personal reading, you can get in touch with me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. And don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you. And if you enjoy these readings, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you are not already subscribed but would like to join the family, you can do that by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you to all my graceful healers. If you are interested in joining that, it's a $10 a month membership, and you get monthly drawings for free 30-minute sessions. Every 3 months, we give away gift baskets that are intuitively picked out for you with a channeled letter from your spirit team. You also get early content and lots of other good stuff. So with that being said, if you would like to join and look at the perks, the membership button is next to the subscribe button. All you got to do is click join and it will tell you all the perks that come with that $10 a month. So with that, we are going to start with pile number 1. Let me move these out of the way. Okay, so pile number 1 is Labradorite. This is actually one of my favorite stones. It helps with connecting with spirit and really opening up your third eye and crown chakra. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone, and like I said, absolute one of my favorites. Always keep it close. So, what blessing is Spirit bringing to you this holiday season? There's a lot about trust coming up. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Move y'all a little bit closer so y'all can really see. Okay. So, we have share your thoughts, trust in magic, trust the situation is calling for you to have faith, High Priestess, Dana, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings and your guidance and advice. Dream a beautiful dream. So it definitely seems like there's going to be a lot around communication coming through for you, and especially when it comes to your own personal truth. Okay, Maybe you have had a blocked throat chakra in the past and had a hard time like really expressing yourself with your personal relationships or just with your beliefs in general. But I feel like with the trust and magic, this is about trusting the magic within you and the personal relationships that are being attracted to you at this time. There's a lot of changes happening with the way that you perceive the way you express yourself. There's a part of a shadow from your past where you had a hard time with vulnerability, and now they're asking you to really gain the courage to own your authenticity, to not be afraid of your own light and that fire within you. Don't be afraid to express your ideas and your beliefs and how you're feeling. You have a lot of creativeness within you, pile number one, and there's a lot of raw potential and power within you that I feel like if it hasn't been tapped into, some of you have just been scratching the surface, waking up these creative abilities, but some of you have just untapped raw potential that needs to be expressed in some way. And they're asking you to allow almost this phoenix energy to come through and trust in the own magic of your creation. With the crow or the raven coming in here, this is telling you that there's a lot of wisdom and mysticism around you. And when you allow yourself to like fully be expressed, no matter if that is your emotions or your creativeness or just the love that you have, there's great wisdom and magic. The crow, it they're it's so wild, guys. Like, they are so smart, and they know how to get what they want because they trust their natural instincts. Okay. And the crow never questions how, you know, smart or powerful they are. They just lead with that natural instinct. And this is asking you to have faith and trust in what is happening in and around you. Also, be aware of divine timing. If things are not turning out the way that you would expect it on your timeline, there's a reason for that. And Spirit's asking you to have faith. There are certain situations that have not come to fruition yet because it is simply not time. I feel like in personal relationships, there's one party that is more ready and willing than the other, and you have to either accept that this person at this time is not ready to either fully commit or participate in your life, but you need to continue. You need to follow your divine path because are you're a queen. If you were a feminine, if you were a masculine, you are the king. Okay? You need to wear your crown, and you need to wear it proudly. Because you have divine knowledge and a lot of experience throughout life. And that's why they want you to start sharing your thoughts and speaking your truth. Because the world needs to hear it. The world needs to see it. And it's through divine action, by trusting yourself and trusting Spirit's plan, that as you open up and you hone in on these abilities and you're proud of who you are and the knowledge that you have gained, this is the difference that you're going to make for the whole planet. If you look at this card, right? So we have, again, the world, but the world is here in her throat as well. Move that up. Okay? So the world needs to hear your truth. And I said a long time ago that Spirit has been planting light workers all around the globe in order to create a sacred geometry for us to uplift the frequency of this planet. You, Pile 1, are very much a part of this plan, okay? And if you want to see a difference in the world, you are going to have to be the difference. So any way that you have put yourself in the shadows, put yourself in the corner, afraid to be seen, afraid to have the spotlight on you, Spirit is going to be pushing you outside of your comfort zone because you are meant to be seen and heard. Okay? So, the advice that they have for you, we are going to read it straight from the book. And the number 19. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also part of you that wants you This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. And how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight, or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and the love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change, sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects, healing for the creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art in all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hardworking dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited by your ability to bring out constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is, and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and the healing process below. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. So, if you would like to join in on the healing process, we will follow this now. So, imagine, visualize, or perceive a softly glowing, radiant, golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance or power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light, be at peace, and let it happen. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and say, "The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power." And so be it. And you have finished your healing process. This is a very powerful pile, number one. And you are definitely being called to step up and activate a new phase in your life, and it's definitely time for you to take your rightful place as the light in this world. And first you must see it within yourself, and everything else will follow. So I hope these messages find you well and serve you well as you move forward through the rest of December and into the new year. Take care of yourselves, and if you would like any help through these personal situations or need help or support through any of these changes, please let me know. You can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. Otherwise, please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, and we will talk to you next time. Have a great day. All right. Pile number 2 with the kyanite. What blessing is Spirit bringing to you this holiday season? Okay. there's a lot of raw passion here. Okay. So, there's a lot about what is within, especially with this divine passion, this eruption happening. I feel like if you have been one to hold back your emotions or suffer in silence, if you tend to neglect your own needs for others in the past, like, this is a huge revelation for you in awakening your heart and allowing your heart to truly be seen, really for the first time. I don't feel like you've ever showed or shared your heart with others the way that you're about to. Spirit is opening up a gateway for you with someone in particular in your life where you get to truly expose yourself in the most beautiful and divine way. This could be someone that you already have children with, or someone that you would like to have children with. And growing a family, there's a strong sense of commitment that is coming through. And a lot of what has been held back, where your heart chakra has been closed down, could stem from some childhood issues where maybe you didn't feel safe to express yourself, or you went through a lot where you had to grow up early and you didn't really get to be a child. So when it comes to innocence and vulnerability, that is not a safe place for you. At least that's what your belief system used to be. And Spirit is coming in and showing you just how beautiful your emotions can truly be when you let them out. Because if you look at this bear, right, the bear hibernates. Can I get that to focus? The bear almost looks solemn, like it's just waking up from a nap. But the heart here is lit up, it's glowing, it has the all-seeing eye. The heart knows the truth. And so a part of you could have been asleep for a long time, and Spirit is coming in and waking up these emotions that need to come to the surface, because someone is coming into your life that is going to give you the platform to be all that you are and truly meant to be. But first, you have to dive in. They're giving you the ability to dig deep into your heart space and see the truth of what has truly been holding you back and keeping your emotions hidden. So if you are someone that tends to suppress, these emotions are being woken up for a reason. And it almost seems that if you are someone who has been looking for commitment or looking to build the family and has been struggling with your personal relationships up until this point, they're giving you the ability to process your emotions so that you can attract this divine passion with the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, but what they are giving you is that the love that you are seeking does not lie within another person. It lies within you, and they want you to realize this so that you already feel and understand that you are whole, completed, and fulfilled, so that when this person comes in, or if they're already in your life, then you are already capable of giving and receiving wholly. That your worth and the validation, it does not lie in someone else's hands. It is how you feel and believe about yourself. How worthy are you to have a divine partner show up for you in the most beautiful ways. So anything that has been stuffed underneath and begging to come out, and a lot of it with the children card, you know, to be seen, heard, felt, understood, loved, supported, protected, all the things that a child needs. There's probably a lot of areas in your life that you did not get that, and all these emotions are going to be coming up for you, but it's like a great purge. Okay, because it needs to open up this space to allow someone, because when you trust yourself and this partner comes in, you'll be more easily to trust them because you trust the frequency of your own being. With this card, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Okay? So these are the questions you need to be asking yourself. The commitments in your life are ascending. And I feel like with all the dogs here, this is about, you know, loyal companionship. Loyal companionship where you can truly lean into each other, when you can create and build and inspire one another, and also feel a sense of freedom and fun. So, what advice do they have for you? What is already with you? So let's see what this says. You hold in your hand which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around for the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more that can be. Yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you. This is good news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. It might seem like you have much to start with. It might not seem like you have much to start with. Perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is a sweetness to that. It is a small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasures can unfurl. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead, although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret and forward into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. And there is a healing process that comes with this, so if you are interested in healing all of this is exactly what we were talking about, guys. Okay, so I just want you to close your eyes and take a nice, big, deep breath. And I want you to hug yourself by wrapping your arms around your body. Can you summon love for yourself? Feel what comes up for you with this. Do you think it's silly and resist it? Or can you soften and melt into it? Feel love for yourself. You are as deserving of love as anyone. Can you accept this love from yourself now? Feel your heartbeat in your chest and the flow of your breath. You are alive. You are connected to life and you can trust in yourself, your own mind, your own body, your own breath. Just be with yourself and know that all is going to be okay. Reassure yourself that letting go of the past is as natural as the passing of the seasons of life. When you are ready, stand up, open your arms wide and hold them above your head for a moment. Imagine your heart and your hands are open and shining out the beautiful light that is within you. Imagine the universe receiving it and saying yes to you. If you were feeling cheeky and ready, send a big yes back to the universe and laugh. That is all. That is enough. You are enough. So be it. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. And I really feel like all of these messages and the healing process really line up with each other. This is a big time for you to realize that love, that worthiness is already there. And all of that potential to be seen, to be heard, to be loved, to be respected, all of that starts with you. So dig deep, allow the truth to be unleashed, and call in the love that you deserve. I wish you all the best of luck, and I will talk to you next time. If you enjoy this reading, make sure to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates with you, and I will talk to you all soon. All right. And pile number 3 with the amethyst cluster. What blessing is Spirit bringing to you this holiday season? Wow. Okay. They are bringing you complete self-acceptance, my friends. We have that love that you are different. This is loving your authenticity, your individuality, your uniqueness. everything that about you that is different. And some of you may have felt for the majority of your life that you just didn't quite fit in. Maybe you have a limiting belief that you're hard to understand or hard to love, and you've had to be on your own a long time. And you might have even, some of you might have gotten into this role of looking for acceptance outside of yourself. Okay, that's not for everyone, but for some. And they're giving you the gift of seeing the magic within your uniqueness. Understanding that you are not meant to fit into the masses, that you are meant to transcend the masses. You are a way shower by accepting yourself and all that you are. You're an inspiration to others because you've learned to depend on yourself. And your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Through this acceptance of yourself, there's this lightness that comes in. There is a blessing that is soon to come that is very much, it's almost as if all the clouds start to dissipate, all the worry or questioning, like there's so much trust within yourself and so much acceptance within yourself that life just seems to be more blissful. If there is something that you would like to have in your life, you need to clearly decide what you want now so that it comes to you now. Because all that's standing in your way is the acceptance of self and having clear intention for what you are trying to manifest. This could be romance, this could be financial, this could be career, this could just be personal acceptance of bringing more happiness and joy in your life, being more of a participant of life, right? Not just floating through it. But taking the world by storm, that's really what I'm feeling. Like being so confident within yourself and realizing that the differences that you have are what makes you so special and what helps you stand out, because no one can be you. And I feel like a lot of you have been judged or ridiculed in the past. You could have been bullied as a child or just never really understood where you fit in. And the reason for this is because a lot of people are threatened by your uniqueness, by what you bring to the table. They are threatened by your light. So they tend to pull you down or cast you out so that you feel you were unworthy, and you are taking that power back now. You were really stepping in to yourself, okay? Like arms open, shoulders back, head up. This is me. And especially if we're talking about a romantic partner, if you've been wondering why prior relationships didn't work out or why it just didn't click, I'm getting like the key to the lock, right? This is where the difference is going to be made, right? When you can accept yourself for who you truly are and the godsend that you are, you will understand that you can't open the key to your heart, the lock to your heart, with the wrong key. And you're just simply waiting for the right fit. But you have to understand who you are on an authentic level in order for that key to present itself. There's a big door opening up here for you, pile number 3. Okay? And a lot of it has to do with authenticity. And soon you will have a situation arise that is going to be such a beautiful mirror for you. Once you raise that vibration, once you understand who you truly are and what you have to offer and how fucking beautiful that is. Because no one can give the way that you do. You're just waiting for that person to understand and accept it for what you truly are, and not trying to be what other people need you to be, but showing up as you are and that being fully accepted. But you have to claim this now so that it can come to you now. To feel like you're in a honeymoon, like blissful period, right? For the rest of your days. Beautiful. Beautiful. So then we have advice is heaven sent, number 33. If that means anything for you. Just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others, to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. A spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help and it may be given in response to that request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help. While we are busy getting on with our to-do list, we don't often stop to think about what our hearts might need. If we do, and an immediate solution is not obvious, we just get on with life, either letting the issue be or taking the more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us, even when we are not quite so clear. This force actively seeks to assist us in walking our life path. That loving sweetness is being offered to you now, or soon will be, in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift may be symbolic. It may be something that seems ordinary but holds a lot of meaning to you. It might be an object that catches your eye and mesmerizes you. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlying energy that captures you. Something in the appearance, color, or shape speaks to you and is, perhaps, answering an unspoken prayer. It is not the object that is the gift. That is just the wrapping. The actual gift is subtle, yet effective empowerment. It is like a spiritual booster shot that helps you move forward in life with an additional zing, extra strength, and greater peace. You will be empowered to accomplish tasks that you may have nearly, but not quite, been able to manage on your own through the bestowal of a spiritual gift. The spiritual gift may or may not be recognizable to you. It may be very obvious, an offer, a windfall, a trip, a friendship, a new lover, or a remarkable healing in a current relationship. It might be far more subtle and even more powerful, just as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things differently, all of a sudden, and perhaps solve a problem that has been plaguing you. It will be bestowed as and when it is needed in the form that will best serve the love in you. This oracle also brings you the message, let yourself be helped. Assistance is coming your way, so act on it and say yes. This oracle also comes to you with the message that you are to trust in the things that you feel and say to others without knowing why. It moves them. You might not understand, but through trust, you are allowing yourself not to overthink and censor yourself. As such, you are able to become a vessel through which the spiritual gift can be passed on to others. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Only benefit can come from this. The universe really wants your attention. It is saying, look, love is speaking to you directly here, so pay attention. Really feel the truth of what is being said and trust it. You are being helped. It is simple to receive the gift that is heading your way. The healing process below will activate that for you. And if you would like to join in this healing process, I would ask you to gently close your eyes and place your hand on your heart and say, through unconditional love, I now accept the spiritual gifts that are bestowed upon me with complete trust and gratitude. So be it. And this completes the healing process. So allow the blessings to come to you. Allow your individuality, your authenticity, and your expression to be free. Say yes to life. See the blessings that are being brought to you now. And enjoy it, guys. So that is what I have for pile number 3. I hope these messages find you well and help you along your path. If you enjoy these messages, please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. And if you need any help, you can always book a personal reading through whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. All right, pile number 4. We have the Pendulum here with Believe. So some of you could, I was already picking up a few things with this, is that there could be certain decisions that are needing to be made. You really need to trust the answer from yourself and spirit of what is the best path to take, and believe in yourself and the answers that you are receiving. So what blessings are coming your way? Okay. So we have seek the lesson, give your relationship a chance, it is safe for you to love, Mother Earth, and the sacred Fool. So, okay, few things here. I feel like for some of you, you've been asking whether it is time to give up on a relationship or connection. Okay? You've been wanting a yes or no, an easy answer, someone to just tell you what is the right path to take. Okay? And they're telling you that there's a bigger lesson here. Okay? Wisdom is born from seeking the lesson in all experiences, both the good and bad. It is born from the awareness that everything is connected and that all happens for a reason, even when the reason remains a mystery. Embrace a new idea, new awareness, or the new knowledge that comes from listening to your internal voice, and to the human and non human teachers and messengers who will come in and out of your life. Let them inspire you to explore unknown pathways. So I feel like, especially when it comes to your pack, your tribe, right? Your soul connections, um, I think it's really important that you start to trust your intuitive instincts, because what you may be seeing isn't really the truth. It could be perceptions of your trauma, of your pain. It could also be that you're overlooking a lot of things and believing what is physical rather than your intuition. You know, if you have someone in your life that, um, couldn't be very convincing in certain ways, and you may be picking up on something that is not necessarily in alignment with what they are saying to you, you know, you have to trust your own instincts with the pendulum. Some of you could be looking for external answers, right? And you want someone to give you a clear, do I stay or do I go? For some of you, it does say give your relationship a chance, but you might have to see from a different perspective and seek the lesson of why you are being tested. Why is your relationship being tested at this time? Okay? Is there something that needs to be healed? Is there something that needs to be addressed? Is there something that needs to be accepted or let go of? Okay? Whether it is perceived good or bad, you have to trust the people that you surround yourself with, and it is safe for you to love, right? Like, this could have to do with, motherly energy or being a mother. It could be about your role as a divine feminine, or just being the nurturer of those around you. Some of you could have taken on the role of a fixer savior complex, where you feel responsible to um, be what everyone needs you to be, and yet you tend to sacrifice yourself a lot. And they're giving you the ability to trust yourself, but you know, this is where you have to dig deep, seek the lesson, understand what is happening, and that is by going within. Um, it is time to work on your partnerships. You can't just sit back and allow things to keep unraveling and you sweeping things under the rug that are making you uncomfortable. If you want the partnership to work, it needs both parties to be putting in equal effort. And if you cannot feel safe or trust your partner, but yet you normally feel safe and trust yourself, then you have to ask yourself, what are you doing? Right? And why are you feeling this way? You really need to be asking yourself those questions. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So, are you giving and receiving openly within your personal relationships? Or are you coming through with passive aggressive behavior? Are you having to hide certain things? Are you having to walk on eggshells? What is the current status of your relationships? What does it feel like? Does it feel loving? Does it feel nurturing? Does it feel supportive? Does it feel encouraging? Does it feel inspiring? If not, there are things that need to be addressed. And this is giving you the opportunity to take accountability for your actions and your partner to take accountability for theirs. If it is something that is truly meant to be, both parties will realize what they have and put forth the effort to fix, to lean in instead of lean away. A lot of relationships are being tested at this time, so it is either going to strengthen your bond or it is going to rip it apart. And especially before the new year comes, this is going to be a very eye-opening experience for this group to understand if it is something that needs to continue putting diligent effort in, or if it is coming to the understanding that maybe this relationship has served its purpose. Maybe it is time to focus on yourself more than your romantic partner and to get back to loving and nurturing your own life. It is very important that you feel safe and protected within your own relationship, and that includes your relationship with yourself. So your advice is the Sacred Fool. And this says, the fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be socially acceptable, or worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. And if you want to hear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of the mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It is time for you to play. It is time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved and unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good, actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this without having to understand any of it. which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are on the right course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We find, we might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take note. Take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. And this does come with a healing process, so if you are interested in doing that with me, I ask that you please gently close your eyes now, take a nice big deep breath, and say, I call on the sacred fool of unconditional love. Please help me access your lightness of spirit, your wisdom, and your ability to exist in the heart of truth, to be powerful without becoming attached to or obsessed by power. I honor your vision. May I see and know so truly and be free. I choose of my own free will to give myself absolute permission to just be myself now and always. Through unconditional love, mercy, and compassion, so be it. Once you have repeated the above, imagine that any invisible chains or shackles that have held you captive in any way are falling away from you. They might make a clunk as they hit the floor. You might feel freer than ever before. However strong or subtle, your reaction to this is perfect for you at this time. Shake your arms, your legs, and your body. Once you are all shaken out, feeling more relaxed, and hopefully just a little bit silly in a playful way, you have completed your healing process. So I hope these messages find you well, my friends, and hopefully this gives you some insight of how to navigate this situation. But Spirit is definitely giving you an opportunity to free yourself of being a puppet of any sort. This is about taking control back over your life and getting to choose what direction you want to take. And I will say, if we are talking about a romantic relationship, you cannot help who you fall in love with, but it is a consistent choice that you have to make in putting forth effort to make sure that your relationship is being supported, loved, and nurtured on both parts. It is not fair to have one constantly putting more than the other and the other party not taking it seriously. So dig deep within. Ask yourself, does my relationship need more attention? Does it need more expression, honesty? Does it need more personal quality time? Do I need more personal quality time so I can show up better for my relationship? Okay? Because whatever this is, it is definitely affecting the way that you are expressing yourself in this world. And it's time to break those chains free so that you can allow yourself to be who you truly are. And all of this is leading up to that. So I hope these messages help you. If they do, make sure to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. And if you would like help with your personal situations, you can always book a personal reading at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. Until next time, my friends, love to you all and peace be with you.